Do you engage in sex in order to build your own? Um, oh, wait, you know what? I skipped over some stuff here, too, and I just want to point all this stuff out. Write out all your perverted sexual experiences, as with homosexual members of your family, animals, etc. Well, I never did any of that. I've hardly ever had any homosexual thoughts at all. I'm definitely heterosexual. Never had sex with a man. I've considered it, but only slightly for a second. And it's just not something that I'm into. I mean, it would have to be the right guy and the right time and all that. And I just don't see how that could really even happen. But, it's just not me. And members of my own family, obviously not. Animals, no, I've never had sex with an animal. No, I've never had sex with an animal. I think I might have played with a kitten one night. But, I think I was just sticking my finger down that cat's throat to feel that sandpaper feel on a cat's tongue. And the cat kept trying to bite me or something. And that was weird. I don't know what was going on there. But that's like a one-time thing. And I was a teenager and it was probably some kind of experiment or whatever. Are you ashamed of your body? Wait. Do you engage in sex in order to build your ego by the feeling of conquest? Absolutely, I did. I mean, not only did I want to punish the other women, but I mean, treating them so horribly, like I was basically taking from them to build myself up. I definitely, verbal humiliation was probably my biggest thing. I mean, if I couldn't call a woman a slut, a bitch, or a whore, slap her face, choke her a little bit, pull her hair, slap her ass, try to fuck her in the ass, and then also, and I didn't do it. It's one of the things that I didn't do. I always wanted to pee in a girl's mouth, and I had a couple of girls say they'd do it, and I never followed through, or, I don't know, it just never happened. I know that's a sick thing to want to do, but, anyway, no, I never did that one thing, but I mean, I know that by doing all that stuff, I was definitely trying to build myself up and tear them down at the same time. And, not only was I having sex with them, but I was tearing them down emotionally too. And it was very immature and selfish, I know, but that's what I was doing back then. Of course, I haven't been doing that lately, but there's no doubt that that's what I was doing. Am I ashamed of my body? And the way I look? Yes, I'm very ashamed of the way that I look. I know this is bragging, but I mean, I was a pretty good looking guy. I always worked out a lot. I ran a lot. I lifted weights. I just, honestly, I think I'm a pretty good looking guy, especially to be 44 years old. But, I never thought I'd be as big as I am, and I definitely am embarrassed by the fact that I've weighed as much as 283 pounds. I'm really not that far off that now, but I've been lifting weights for 3 years, starting to run again a little bit, and I can see that I'm getting thinner, but I still got a long way to go. But yes, I'm very ashamed of the way that I look right now, and I'm sad that I let myself get into this state. But, once I started drinking hard liquor, I started putting on weight, and I knew that that's what was doing it deep down. But, the relief that it gave me for the time, I was able to escape all my problems by drinking hard liquor. And, you know, basically, I mean, I never drank during the day. But I mean, I gambled, drank, and, you know, looked at porn, cheated on Danessa. All that was all just a subversion, so I didn't have to look at my own life and what a really failure that I was becoming. I mean, it all kind of went hand in hand. I mean, my behavior made me fail at a lot of things and make some bad decisions because I gave in to my desire of gambling. And one thing that I've really not stressed enough on here, I know for sure, is that, I mean, the first time I gambled, I mean, I was so addicted to gambling. I know, you know, as I got older, I worked in a business, in the gambling business. And I was able to not gamble because, you know, I mean, I did from time to time. And I definitely love to gamble. But gambling was my, here's the deal, okay? In my life, I want to figure out some way to be able to make money by using money. I mean, I wish that I had applied myself to business or known about business rather than gambling. I mean, I can remember thinking that guys who could gamble for a living were super cool because I love to gamble, and I had no idea how rare and how hard that was. And unfortunately, I was fairly good at betting on college football and college basketball. The NFL, I gave up on rather quickly. I mean, I liked the NFL okay, but it seems really unpredictable to me, and I think anybody who says that they can win gambling at the NFL is crazy. I definitely had an edge in college football. I was a great handicapper of college football. The problem, of course, with that is that college football really only happens about 16 times a year. Of course, now those days there's a lot of different events to choose from, but you can't really make a living unless you have a ton of money going into it, you know, to be able to make a living just off betting on college football. And I could probably do it with college basketball too, but then during the summer you've got to be able to make a living some other way or try to make a living off baseball. And, you know, I mean, I just didn't have a feel for betting on baseball. I did okay with it for a short time for a while, but, you know, I just never understood it like I understood basketball and football betting. And I can tell you that really my whole obsession, I mean, it sort of got manifested in gambling, but my obsession was using my brain to make money with the money I already had. And I'm still obsessed with that. And I don't know how I'm ever going to get rid of that. So I got to pray right now, God, please either help me to figure out a way to make money with money using my brain, or give me the desire to stop doing that, God, because that has really led to a lot of my financial ruin. I mean, I loved gambling, and it was just a manifestation, but I really just wanted to make money by using what I already had, and that's really entrepreneurship. But I never had any guidance in life, you know, and I didn't know that I should probably be trying to start my own business rather than go to the horse races.